Test. Right. Let me see if this is working. Why does YouTube take so long to start the stream now? Like the first time I started streaming, it wasn't that slow. Huh. Waiting here, YouTube. Huh. Okay. Waiting here, YouTube. Huh. Okay. Waiting here, YouTube. Huh. Okay. I have like an infinite loop of sound now. I'm just trying to check if the music is uh, too loud, but I guess it should be fine. I guess people will tell me if it's too loud. Whatever. Yeah, so last time... Well, actually, last time we did like the landscape. I haven't finished it yet. I didn't have a lot of time. But I'm a man of my words. We will finish everything we started. I'm not gonna like silently cancel these projects. So I have honestly no idea what we did last time. So I think we did this slit here. Did we? Yeah. Yeah, right. And yeah, we're about to do the plug. So where's my Wii remote? Actually, let me get my Wii remote. Let's see. Yeah, there's still quite a lot of work to do. There's lots of details we have to add. Yeah, but let's just continue with the like main plug of the Wii remote. Just like looking at it with a flashlight. So we already... It looks terrible. It looks super flat, but it's mainly due to the lighting, I believe. Or let me check. What did I do here? This should probably be round, I assume. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't... Okay, I didn't fully... Like, I didn't correctly make this, so... Like, we are making everything super detailed here. That's like we have no excuse to not make this right. Let's turn off the solidify for a second. What's the music? Oh, that's actually not what I want to do. Let's just brute force it. Alright, so what I'm doing here is so it's basically like a dent here. And for that I need the right topology, so I'm just sort of shortening sort of this section here. So that we don't have like weird tries connecting to this area. Why is this triangulated, by the way? Yeah. More like this. So you sort of... You can make like a loop and you can sort of contain like a hole like that. It's something I like to do. Like, I think I showed this in earlier streams. That I like to contain like boolean holes or stuff like that with just a few loop cuts so that it doesn't affect like tight spots like here. Alright, so taking another look at the remote. Yeah. Wait, I'm seeing something else actually. Huh. No, that's fine. Okay. Just leave it. I don't know if I'm like, if I care enough to clean up the top ball. Why is it not? Oh, dang it. Somewhere like this. I'm not sure. I don't think the rounding, like the dent part, was at the bottom. No, yeah, it is. Fuck. Okay, great. So, yeah, I guess we just have to do it again. This is the same width. Yeah, close enough. So I probably don't need to like clean this up, but it just hurts my eye. Like, I just want to fix it. Like, it's not like we are saving polygons here. It really doesn't matter, and it wouldn't affect the shading at all. Like, but it looks super ugly. I hate it. Yeah, right. It's a problem. That's what I thought. Hmm. Man, why does the clipping suck so much? Ah, we needed those. Whoops. Or is it? No, wait. Is it the Solidify that's messing it up? Back. I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely solidify. It's already set to even thickness now. I guess we can make it with thinner anyways. Like it's very thin metal. And then the bevel probably helps a bit too. Yeah, but this is definitely a trouble area, but we'll fix those trouble areas afterwards. Like we just wanna do the rough shape of the Wii remote now, and then we fix those spots. Right, I'm gonna take another peek into the hole of the Wii remote, of course. Nothing else. So, okay, there's some holes up there. This is quite detailed. It's actually crazy, like how much stuff happens in there. And I have no idea what any of it does. Great. I'm just eyeballing the bevels here, not gonna like measure it. I don't even know how I would like measure that, but so at the top we have okay. Yeah, okay. At the top we have 2 more holes. Out here. So yeah, as I said, I'm not gonna ignore the topo and stuff for now, and we can fix it later. But this is, I mean, this would be fine. Like this would render totally fine. You could, I would, you should triangulate it. You see, it's totally fine as long as those pinches aren't like going somewhere here where it messes with the bevel too much. It's fun because this is super. This is like 100% flat, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's move this a bit over here, and I think make another cut. Something like that, yeah. And there's something at the bottom, and then there's this super nice seam. So this is the very weird zigzaggy seam at the top, but we'll do that after applying the mirror. I may take another peek into the remote. Okay, so I don't quite get what this is, but like most things I'm looking at, I don't understand it. Yeah, I'll just try to sort of recreate it. Whatever. At the bottom, there's like this weird sort of rail. Wait, does it go all the way back? Sorry, I have to keep like stop modeling because I need to look at the remote. Should have taken like photos or something around. But I'm too lazy. It's way better to just like look at your model. It's way more comfortable to do. Let's contain our cut here as well. Extrude and then upwards extrude, just very slightly actually. And on this section has like a different type of gold for some reason. It's quite weird. Like it's a lot smoother. But I guess it looks less sturdy, I don't know. It's gonna be a problem. Which makes sense. Ah, now I'm thinking we kinda need to start applying stuff here. Let's put this in like a safe, not comp, follow. Go ahead and apply it, and join these. Yep. Right. I'm wondering if we fix all the other issues before we do this. Yeah, actually, let's go. You know what? Let's go back. Let's not do anything stupid that we'll regret. The way we'll do is we're gonna keep the solidify on this mesh. We're gonna turn it off here. And then for now, we just sort of move it upwards. So. For now, it's a separate mesh. And this is actually how it would sort of look like. Weirdly enough, the clipping causes it to look actually red. What we can do though is apply the. Should we apply the mirror? Take another look at the remote. Can't really tell what it is. It's really hard to like see it. But I definitely noticed another error, and it's that this actually goes all the way to here. It's actually like so, and it has rounded corners. Yeah, we're getting there. So now let's save this. Apply the mirror. Now we're gonna do the seam at the top. How are we gonna do that? I was thinking we could actually pull this. I love using boolean. Like the seam sort of goes like so, I guess, and then something like this. You could model this, but you can also I guess Boolean would run. Can we? Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course we can. And yeah, now we can. Let's leave it like this for now, and let's just make a cube. Let's hide the other stuff. Think about 4. So hold on, I need to think. I'm very tired, so thinking is very hard right now. Wait, I think we did like this. No. This is very complex thinking now. Wait, the shape goes like so, right? So no, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yeah, that is completely wrong. It's like this. It's a little like so. I really need to visualize this, otherwise I cannot do it right now. Otherwise, so we need to, yeah, make a loop cut at every half point. And yeah, so we basically want to, we're gonna duplicate smash. And for one we're gonna bool, for the other we're gonna use intersect, I guess, or something like that. Or actually, I'm stupid. Why don't we just make a curve? Big brain. very, very, I'm very intelligent, as you can see. I'm very... Yep. Actually, but let's keep this. This is actually great because this is sort of... we can use this to make the curve, actually. Just do it like so. And then we just basically select the edges and we turn it to into a curve. Yep, I'm making up tricks on the spot. I'm crazy. Yeah, now we can just use this to bool. I don't know why. I guess when you're tired, you're like dumb, kind of like you're stupid. Man, I hate this. Why did they add the search bar? I hate it. Why? Like, I get it's user friendly. I just miss the Shift A and then you can press C for curves and then or M for mesh and then C for cube. Like now when I want to add like back then when you wanted to add a camera, you press Shift A and R. Now you have to Shift A, then Enter, and then I need to type in CA camera, and then I hate it. Okay, and I think the problem with like typing stuff is like with search bars, it's kind of like a search bar is for typing in full types of sentences. So it's really hard for me to get used to only type in CA into a search bar because normally in a search bar you need to type in a bit more to get what you want. So I end up typing always camera, and this takes way longer than just Shift A and R. And yeah, I'm ranting for no reason. The program is great, don't get me wrong, but like I don't understand why they... Well, I understand why they added the search bar, but I don't understand why they changed the old, like why they removed the old way. Like that makes no sense to me. Like I don't know if there's an add-on yet for that, but I'm definitely not the only one that shares this pain. There's no way. Oh, maybe I'm just crazy. That's pretty reasonable too. But yeah, let's concentrate. So, what's going on? Why is it not? I guess I don't need to use a circle. I can just go here and just like round. If you don't know how to rotate these, press Control T and you can sort of rotate splines. Just a casual, like a fun fact. Let's fill the caps and let's make this super, like, super thin. I think it's good enough, and now let's just connect it back to mesh. This. Add a Boolean. Yes. So much for that. It just has to do it, right? Like, the only downside to Booleans is like super moody. It just wants to fuck you over all the time, which is reasonable. So why are you betting like this? Is that wrong? Is the try? No. Yeah, I mean, that's great. I guess it's the topo. Yeah, so this is way too thick, actually. Yeah, the loop cut everywhere just to, like, sometimes you do pulls and you sort of don't see some corruption error, like some bad mesh errors, and then you have to clean it afterwards, and it sucks. Why is offset even always checked off? By the way, like, I mean, you can check it on, obviously, but the standard setting is turned off. Why? Yeah, that looks great. I think. Does it look great? I might have forgotten with the um with like depth. I think we should yeah, that's annoying now. I have to like go back and remove all the loops. Great. Yeah, see, this is what happens when you don't pay attention. And this is what I've been doing every stream. And I keep telling myself that I should concentrate more, but I don't end up actually doing it. So we need to move this a bit, like by not that much. A bit more. Minus that's 0.005. No. 0.005. Yeah. I think it's more like that. Maybe it was a bit too much now. 0.025. Yes. Perfection. And now let's fix the boolean by adding some loop cuts in here. Put this into our save collection. Now we have this C. And yeah, let's connect these edges here. Might just clean up the boolean a bit. Okay, now we just round the corners a bit. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what you should do. You know what you should do? You should not listen to me. We should just make this. You know what? Fuck this. I'm crazy today. We're just gonna make. We're just gonna make this like one Engon. We don't need these vertices anymore. Problem solved. Because Engons are great. And everybody else who says, no, fucking sucks. God dang it, I hate this. I thought I could just triangulate it now and it will be fine, but I'm just lying to myself. Let's just make like Alright, Wonder, it doesn't work here. It's annoying. Why is everything so annoying when doing 3D? Like, why can't this just be fun? So, sort of loops like these are basically your, like, savior. So if we turn on the bevel now, it works. So if you have an annoying shape like this and you don't want it like to be a full quad mesh, then just do it like this. You're good. Like it's just a great rule of thumb. That's the problem is if you like don't do this, if you need this proper edge flow so that the bevel, you know, works, because you have like from this vertex to this here, it's like the same distance with every other vertex here. So the bevel is first of all consistent, like when you don't have, like when you have very extreme variations of sort of distances to the next vertex from your like beveled edge, then the bevel is not gonna get a consistent rounding, which looks terrible, which is actually what's happening right here at the moment. Obviously, I mean, it's not like gonna bevel like this, because it stops here, right? So the fix here would be actually to get like just a loop here, or you could like inner extrude probably this whole. I don't know if I actually can inner extrude this. No, actually I can't because of this. Wait. So if I took this, god dang it, Blender, let me cook. I want to make a point, Blender. Yeah, I'm not gonna make a point today. Yeah, it's not gonna work properly in this case, because the whole top here is fucked. But you get the idea. The solution to fix this is make like get like a nice edge flow here, which we'll do afterwards. And yeah, it's not always necessary. Like with something like this, yeah, sure you can bevel it, it's no problem. But that's not always the case. I think it works here too. Yeah. It's actually pretty forgiving, the whole like boolean, Engon, bevel stuff. You can get away with some nasty stuff. So the remote has this thing here in the middle. To cursor to, no wait, horizontal geometry, cursor to selected, and then we just add a plane here. I like to do this because I just don't want to move everything from the world center. So something like that. And yeah, sort of like a weird shape here. Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to delete everything first. Mhm. Think I may actually. Yeah, just like a piece of plastic with some metal plates in there. It's thinner though. There's like some gold strapped in there. We actually might have to make this a bit like more like this. Yeah, yeah. Maybe actually a bit higher. I don't know. Like taller. Yeah, maybe more like this. And then you can set this to individual origins and like scale all your faces individually, which is super nice. For some reason, why separate this again? Yeah, like this. Don't ask me why the plating is like this. Like, but it's these like very specific details to just make the final product look perfect. It's just the things you need to look out for. There's a bit like bigger bevel. Mhm. Probably be a bit wider. What? What? What is it doing? Very weird. Okay. Huh? That's actually really strange. It should mirror it around this axis. Um, I mean, I guess I'll just duplicate it. I don't care, but that's very weird behavior. Never seen that. Anyways, so how are the plugs at the bottom? They are, they're actually mirrored. So You have sort of a back plate. Right, I forgot I had the image references, but we got the scaling very, very close. Like when you model a lot, especially from just images, at some point you can really estimate sizes very well. It sort of covers the whole back part, but it has like some, like it's missing a corner here and there. It's like these, again, these small details where you're like, why? Like, who, first of all, who designed this stuff? Like, who designs it? There must be so many people involved in this. And why exactly is a corner missing here? Is it because it's not needed and it'd be a waste of metal? Or, like, I'm always wondering, like, what's the thought process behind these things? Because it would make sense to me if you're like, okay, we, from a structural standpoint, this corner wouldn't make an effect on the whole product, but the rest we don't need. So they go and remove this because it's a waste of metal, but it doesn't make sense to me because you need to cut this out, right? Like, couldn't you just take like a big square and be fine with it? Wouldn't that be easier? Or I guess maybe there's like some type of connector in the back that you don't really see. Not sure. I find this very interesting though. There's some at the bottom as well, which makes sense though, like, yeah. But the bottom, bit of like this. Then again rounded. Just gonna make this one Angon and do not care. Like, these are the types of meshes that you can totally make on, like, you can just keep as an Angon. If you're just like doing this inside of Blender, you're not stretching it, you're like not deforming it. It's just, you know, it's just a Wii remote and nothing else will happen to it, then this is totally acceptable. So otherwise the shading, like, I hate the new shading stuff. Like, I'm not sure, did they change only the way you use auto smooth now, or like edge and angle smooth, or it like something technical changes well that makes it better? Because I mean, to me there's like no difference, obviously because I'm stupid, but like the only difference to me as an end user is just the way you do the things now with smooth shading and stuff. It's so annoying. This actually is like oh, so let's see if we can find something here. Maybe this. Yeah, no, that's not it. Couldn't be 30. Yeah, no, I think we need to. We don't need the texture for this. I like this. Wait, did we have any lights? Do we have just the HDRI? Actually a bit darker still, yeah, more like this. And I guess in the back, It's the same color in the back, so there's like a metal plate behind the metal plate, and I have no idea like again, I'm just wondering why is it designed this way? It's so strange. Sometimes you also need to fake some stuff, so maybe let's make this a different metal that's a bit darker, just so yeah, we pronounce the holes a bit more. Yeah, it's getting there. I'd say let's move away from the plug for a second. Also, something I'm noticing now is can definitely move this way further, like so. Yeah, it's better. But yeah, I mean, this is looking decent already. I need to, yeah, I need this spool in here. And we need to change a bit of things here, so. Because right now, when we look at it, it's like super flat, which it isn't actually in real life. On the real product, there's another like step. So, oh yes, I'm doing this. I'm actually like extruding and modeling a Boolean object. Which is kind of gross, but can I please? Thank you. It looks better. Like it's these small details that make it so much better, because now you have sort of like a bit more shape here. It's sort of like sort of wraps around something better here. And is this a bevel yet? It does not. Yeah, it does. Yeah, sounds better, bevel. But yeah, we definitely need to like. We will need to do a lot of fixing for the bevel to work everywhere. This will be probably. I might do that off stream. I'm not sure if anybody even wants to like see that shit. That's like terrible. Like who would want to watch that? Like who wants to watch me clean up a bevel? Nobody. There's still some ugly parts. Like this is kind of. I guess it's fine actually. Oh, that's alright. So I'm just checking now. Is this back part actually correct? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. No, it's actually yeah, it's good. So let's add these things here. Whatever they are, like are they for the? I think it's for the Motion Plus, maybe. Probably. It's actually crazy how much like product design and stuff changed over the years. Because if you look at the remote like this, like it looks great. And I think back then you had a lot of challenges design-wise and construction-wise because you were more limited. So you have a lot more like seams, lots of parts that stick together, but the design still looks great. Because of little details like this here, like you need to, like they already know, like we are gonna have this like seam here, or whatever, because it's attaching at the part. But somebody still thought, yeah, why not like sort of give it some shape, you know, because this isn't like this wasn't necessary, but it's on the remote and it makes it look kind of nice. And nowadays, if you look at like a Switch or stuff like that, you barely have any seams. and it's like one smooth casement almost. It's completely different. But yeah, I found it very fascinating how people, like back then when it's definitely still super challenging, but back then you didn't even like have the choice. Like you knew we're gonna have 1,000 parts and everything's gonna sort of stick out like the fucking fat ugly plug at the end, but somehow they still make it look nice, which is definitely very, very, very hard to do. So yeah, I found that very interesting. All right, let's pull this, put this in the boolean thingy here. Goes in. Wait, this actually goes super deep into the rear mode, and then it sort of there's like an empty space behind it almost. Well, there is, I think. Yes, I guess let's do something illegal again. We extrude um, the boolean here, and we just do this. Yes. Yeah. Can't complain. Yeah, and with some beveling, this will also look a lot better. Alright, I'll do. Be right back. Text, my kittens are yearning for food again. It's here. I have returned. I'm out of food for the kittens, so I need to buy some food now. Online, obviously. I'm not gonna run away. Don't worry. They eat way too much food. It's crazy. Like I thought I was gluttonous, but I stand corrected. Like, this is just me. I mean, it's not only me. I know it's not me, but not just me, but like the cat food industry is like it's such a scam. Like, I mean, you're buying like the shittiest type of food. Like, it's It's absolute dog shit. Like if you, I mean, you could eat it. I think most of the cat food you could eat it as a human. I assume. Well, you can definitely eat all of it, but I don't know how good like some brands are. Uh, I mean, like some cat food. Like I calculated, um, with different types of cat food, and like with one brand, it came to like, I think, what is it, €5 a day for like, I mean, yeah, for 2 kittens, yeah, and I know kittens eat it more like than an adult cat, but still, like €5 for 2 kittens, like, it's fucking animal food. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that, I mean, animals need also to be on a diet and need to eat properly, yes, but I mean, like, are we crazy? Like, €5 a day for 2 kittens just for food? Like, that's mental. Like, that's so fucking expensive. It's just the food. Like, you have cat litter and all types of like cleaning stuff that you also need to refill constantly. Like, it's nuts. Like, I mean, I know, yeah, obviously in production nothing like costs that much, especially not cat food. It's like just leftover meat or whatever. They just scramble together to like a paste or something. And but like, yeah, like it should not be that expensive. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And then like on the other hand, like if you want to buy cat tree, like that's super cheap. Like that's no problem to make. Like I can buy a pretty large cat tree for like $30. But like food, no. Food is like for cats is fucking expensive. It's crazy. Like, and you don't want your cats to eat like the shittiest shit of like everything. Like I found a really nice brand. But yeah, like this, like, and then and then there's like this whole like sort of shady cat food business where companies sell like food that doesn't have like barely has any meat in it, and it's like full of sugar, so the cats get addicted to it, which is so crazy to me. Like when do we start making cats addicted to fucking sugar? Like what? Like why? Why is there added sugar in cat food? Like is there like any logical reasoning behind it besides money, or is sugar like a good way to sort of what's the word in English? Yeah, stretch. I don't know if you say stretch in that context, but like there's not a lot of meat in it, like not a lot of substance, so you sort of stretch it out so it's more than it actually is without having a lot of nutrients. But I guess the sugar makes it more tasty, so the kittens eat it, right? Actually, so if I can make shit food that's super trash, and then I just put a lot of sugar in it. I guess it's the same principle behind like human food. Now that I think about it, but I mean, it's cats. Like, just make normal food. Like, the fuck's wrong with you? Like, yeah, okay, like, fill me up with sugar, whatever. But cats, like, I mean, that's like a real type of flow. Like, come on. I mean, you don't have to buy it, obviously, but I feel like, and I think I should like name brands, but like that's like some big, like that's the craziest thing. Like, I mean, I work in marketing and stuff, like in advertisement, and it's, I just know how the things sort of work behind the scenes, but it's still crazy to me that like the biggest brands are most of the time the shittiest, especially for something like fucking animal nutrition. Like, the hell. It's so crazy. You buy like other foods and they like explicitly state, "Oh, there's no added like sugar." Like, okay, great. Like that shouldn't be like something to brag about. Yeah, we are not going to poison your cat and make it addicted to our crap food. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Like, yeah, that's like generally crazy to me that that's like a thing. So wait, where is my... Right there. So this actually goes... downwards. I think this is for like the sleeve, right? Yeah, definitely. So like this. Yeah, this is starting to look really, really good. I'm liking this. Yeah, we're not gonna add the made in China thingy. I don't think we really need to do that. Yeah. Oh, there's something here at the bottom. Oh, what's this? Damn, who designed this? This is so fucking weird. Like here, there's a weird sort of extrusion. I'm not sure. Like from here to here, I believe. Yeah, I think like so. Like, what are these details, man? Like, who decided to like add a fucking speed bump here? Like, what's the plan? So strange. Yeah, now we're going to... Well, first of all, let's remove the bevel for now. We don't need it right now. Let's push this bit forward. And now we're gonna work on the cap. Because this has a lot of like... Well, not a lot, but it has some Boolean parts in it that we need to make. This will be annoying. Like, we have to make the whole like mechanism of how it opens up, because I cockily stated that we're going to make the interior of the Wii remote, which honestly no, we have to do it. We have to do it for the channel. We have to do it. I can't go back on my word now. This will take so long though. Like, we'll be sitting for a while here until we have the Wii remote done. So yeah, like here, like booleans are great, because in this case, like how would you do this normally? Like, now you could go in and, you know, yeah, sort of like an idiot do edge loops, and then you have like loops going all the way around that you actually don't need. Like, why would you do that on purpose? Just do booleans. Don't be afraid. If you master them, it'll be fun. Like, the one thing with booleans you need to look out for, like here, I wish this had more, like the whole thing had more subdivisions, and we could, yeah, we can like add subdivision surfaces and stuff, totally. But the problem is I do not want to go in there and add like creases and stuff now, so I'm not gonna do that, because I'm kind of lazy. Like, we could definitely use a subdivision surface here. Like, if I enable this, yeah. Because Boolean definitely works way better if you have more topology, obviously, right? So yeah, but that would be way too reasonable for this channel, so we're not going to do that. Obviously. The way we do things on this channel is I do stuff, I fuck it up because I was too lazy, and then you learn from my shitty mistakes. So that's how we do it here. It's all about learning. Oh yeah, that's working out great for me. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can just wait. Actually, let's save this case, just in case. Yeah, we can just delete this. Yeah, now you have, I mean, now with the boolean, you don't have to like mess around with edge loops and stuff. And it's not gonna affect our topology here, these like polygons, because this is like a flat surface. This on its own is a flat surface. So yeah, no problem. I mean, we will like go in there and fix it because with the bevel and stuff and how the shading works, it does like cause some issues. But as I said earlier, we can easily control these sections by just doing like an in extrude. Obviously not here, right? Because yeah, this would cause a problem here. But yeah, edge loops like edge flow is your friend, and we probably need it here as well. Yeah. But yeah, we will do that way later. Alright, this is a tricky part now, so let's just try it like this. So there's this this is like one mold, like one merged shape. And it has sort of this ledge. Goes all the way down. Like this. Second. Alright. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, now the thing is we might need to redo some stuff because this all has like thickness. It doesn't have even thickness first of all, so we need to go in and manually change some stuff. Yeah, no, we definitely have to do this differently. Of course. I mean, yeah, obviously this isn't gonna work. I just wanted to try because maybe it did work, but nope. Let's move this out of the way for a bit. And do this thing first, and then we attach this ledge. Good. So thickness-wise, this should definitely be... I mean, I could measure this, but I don't have anything to measure right now. Whatever. I think we're pretty close to the real one, though. This looks acceptable, yeah. I mean, the thickness is kind of even. It's like weirdly not even. Like, it's a bit thicker here than here, I believe. So let's go and mirror this. This is all being merged. Let's put this in the safe. Let's apply the solidify. And okay, what's here? What's going on here? Okay. Guess we can just merge it. Out from here to here. Enable proportional edit, and then we just sort of just slightly make it thinner. Actually, wait, that's wrong because we need to do it along the normal axis. Yep, that's how you do it. That's how you do 3D. Let me think. Then maybe let's use the edge sled. It's a bit more, probably a bit better in this case. Wait, does proportional edit work with edge sliding? It absolutely does not. I don't want to do this manually, this sucks. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore this now. I'm not even sure, like I haven't measured it, but I think the thickness is not even on this. But nobody saw it, nobody's watching the stream right now, so... Wait, this is actually being uploaded, right? I can't hide the evidence of my laziness. We're gonna go back to it. Like with all problems we had so far, we are just pushing it all to the end. Because that's how you go through life. You just like avoid all issues and you just let it like bunch up and then you have to take care of it. Alright, so now we have to... Yep. Now we have to reapply this ledge. So let me think. Yeah, we can just delete this. Also, let's delete this interior faces. By the mirror. Like so. Yeah, looks good, I think. And then we just merge it. Right, so now we need to extrude this, so... Sort of eyeball it, I don't care. let's do like a bridge here. Perfect. I think we're good. Yeah. And that's how you make this, whatever it is. It's like the, yeah, it's like the mechanism they have for like opening the Wii Remote casing. Is there some problem here? Yes, there is. We don't need that edge. Perfect. Alright, let me take a look at the real Wii Remote again. Man, there's like so many... I find it so fascinating. There's so many like... weird bumps on these like old techie like models. Oh, somebody's in the chat. I saw that. You saw what? You saw nothing. Nobody saw my laziness. I like this, and for some reason this is like slightly rounded, so most important detail. Like without that it wouldn't work. And then it has like, okay, make this an Engon because we can. Or should we be reasonable for once and maybe just bevel the whole section here? No, I don't like that. I prefer my hard surface with a bit of Engon flavor. And then we select this here. What are all the edges? Wait, what is this? Yeah, we're just gonna ignore. What I don't know what it is. Let's just ignore it. I know what I'm doing, by the way. I'm totally totally know what I'm doing. Clearly. A bit further up. Just I don't know why loop select doesn't work here. Like this is the most unnecessary detail I'm adding here, but we are doing it. Like we are going all the way. Like I'm modeling the inside of the Wii Remote as well. Oh well, the visible inside part, like where the battery is. So I mean, we have to like go all the way here. That's looking good. It's turning out good. The only problem I have right now, which I'm only noticing now, is that this distance is a bit... It's not right. Like that distance from here to here, this should be a bit more like squished together. Maybe we can get away with just pushing this back a bit. For situations like this, you can use connected only, and this allows you to only push directly connected vertices. Yeah, this works. Perfect. And like, who's adding all these details in real life? Like, why? It's so crazy to me. Like, why is there like a super small inner extrude here? It's so strange. Like, why would you do that to me? Man, and we'll have to go in and we'll have to use like we'll have to use like well, weighted, we could use weighted normals, or we could just we could just do them manually here. Wait, why is the bevel still affecting this? What? Shouldn't it have like an limit? Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So I really like, I don't know if there's an add-on like this. If not, I should probably not say this and make it myself, but I think a really great tool would be like a I'm having a stroke. Like a tool, like a layering sort of system, or like layering view for like weighted normals. So you can have multiple weighted normals that have maybe like like you have 2 layers, and you can have multiple weights affect the same like edges, because right now you can't really do anything complex with the way the weighting stuff works in Blender. Which is fine, but I think like an add-on for that would actually be pretty dope. Maybe there's already someone who did it. Alright, we know how long I'm streaming. Oh, already 1.5 hours. Damn. This takes so much time to make. It's crazy. So I'm only gonna do one more thing and then I'm gonna finish up. So there's like a very weird part here. I'm gonna make it separately. I hate this. So this needs to be more. Dang it. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. All that for such a small detail. Absolutely crazy, but this is looking decent. It's looking okay. Like, it's finally turning into an actual Wii remote. You'll have to fix a lot of things here so that the bevel works with this fetch. But yeah, we have a pretty decent plug now. We still have some details to add here, but as I always say, you shouldn't stick too much in one like area. because it just said tunnel visioning. So it just jumped from spot to spot. So this is, I'm happy with that. And I wonder, is there anything else that's like more of a primary shape? I think not. We have a sensor with the plug. We have the battery part here. We have this button, which actually, why is this so weird? I should play like this. Yeah, looks really, yeah. This looks good. Like the seams, like they all look pretty nice now, like it's clean. We can change the material a bit down. But yeah, we still have to like UV unwrap everything and give it textures and that stuff. Still a lot of work ahead of us. But yeah, I mean, theoretically, like, if we wouldn't be so fucking insane, and, like, we still have to model the entire inside of, like, the battery, like, section. Like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, oh, this was so much work. But the plug is good. I think there's some PCB stuff here. Oh. Okay, I just realized something. So these stripes here. That's very okay, that's good to know. So the reason why these were differently colored is because this is a hole. Apparently. So these are a hole, and I think then these go all the way back here. So, because they can't float, obviously. And through these sort of slits, you see into the battery like casing. Which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, something like this. But this side would look like if the cap was like not there. Yeah, if we make this, I want to really like make a huge breakdown like video. But yeah, the battery part has some very complex stuff in it. You can maybe like start to lay it out a bit. Let's duplicate this, put it in the safe. Let's apply the mirror. Is that a good idea? No. Probably not. No, never mind. Yeah, no, it's fine. Got some stuff going on here. Damn, okay. Let's do some cleaning up. Like, can you please, for the love of God, can you please select edges? God dang it. Okay, thank you. Actually, it's this differently. Like we could use a solidify, but then we have to we need to apply it, and I think it's easier to if we just select these sort of faces here, like that loop around. And then we just do like extrude. Yeah, no, that's not what I had in mind. Yeah, dang it. Why does this have to be so difficult always? Is it like this? I think it's about actually kind of thick, sort of like this. Watch this. Ta-da. Oh, this looks horrible. We need to fix that manually, I guess. Oh, this is such a pain. Why is extruding like such a troublesome thing like to do? Like, I mean, I understand how normals and stuff work, but I feel like I've seen a ton of other like programs that do this a lot better. No hate though, like obviously. It's just so weird that like something simple like that always causes the most issues. Yeah, no, let's just fix this manually and like who cares? Just wondering, what's the shading? Like, what did they do with the shading? I guess it's so it got very weird. I don't like it. Okay. Let's take another look at where we are. Yeah, this is perfect. Wait, why is this happening? Did I change something else? Boolean is causing it. Oh, I love this. Oh, I have overlapping geometry or something. Oh yeah, I do. Whoops. Small bad. Wondering why we had such issues. Okay. So yeah, this is looking... It's looking alright. Let's do this just manually, like... Nobody's gonna care. Damn, the inside of the remote is It's a nightmare. It's like actually a nightmare. And yeah, this is gonna be tricky. So how do we do this? We just like, it's just try, see how this goes. Because this goes from like rounded to like flat, so it needs to be. So if we, I'm just thinking like if we have the same loop count here and here, then we can connect it. Add some. No, actually, wait. We can use the. Use grid fill here. Right? Select two edge loops. I swear to God, this never works when you need it. This is a closed loop. What the fuck are you talking about? I guess because the loop count doesn't match up. You can always do it manually, but like I just connect it and then maybe use like sculpting to sort of smooth it out. The 19. Yeah, that's not what I. That's not what I had in mind, but I guess it works. Yeah, we now need to. Oh, this is annoying. No, this is not the way to do it. Well, I mean, we don't have a lot of choices. I mean, we could use adaptive sculpting. It's kind of messy. No, I think actually the way to do this, yeah, we're gonna add some topology here. Sort of into the vertical axis. Yeah. And then we're just gonna like use the smooth sculpting and hope it works. Exactly what I wanted to do. Like we can retopo that part, that's no problem. I just want to get the shape. That's all I need. Can always go back in and retopologize it. Even if we don't want. Oh my god, I hate everything. I literally hate. God dang it. Okay, yeah, I guess we need to isolate it. Otherwise, we slice through the entire earth. The knife tool. This is like the type of manual labor I hate doing. Manual labors. I mean, this isn't really manual labor. Like, this is like saying this is manual labor is like spitting actual manual labors in the face, but you get what I mean. Like, I thought the grid fill would be smart enough to do like a, I don't know, maybe a grid fill would have been nice. Okay, now that we have that, we can test if the sculpting would work. And if done correctly, it should work. but that's the problem. I'm doing it, so I hate sculpting when it's about like hard surface. I hate it. This feels so wrong. But we need that really nice like transition here. It's like that type of hard surface where it's like it's just made from a random mold. Well, not a random mold, but it's like just they made it from a mold, so it's like very not very hard surface here. It's like actually very round and smooth and not very even. Give me a second. So is Blender bugging out or something? Where is all the other meshes? What? Wait, let me go to my recovery and see what happened. Interesting. Sometimes in Blender you just press, I guess, buttons and stuff happens. I'm not sure why some of the meshes are gone, but I mean, I guess it's not a problem. Let me just grab it from an older file. And that's why you back up, and that's why you use a cloud that does versioning of a file every few minutes or something like that. Because there's no way I pressed any shortcut that removed all meshes from all the other objects. That makes no sense. Or is there a different hiding shortcut that I do not know of? I don't think so, no. I mean, there's like the well, there's view layers, but no, I'm just gonna grab it. Give me a second. But yeah, I'm not gonna go on much longer actually, so maybe let's just finish the battery part here. So okay, this goes straight down, and I have a Wii remote holding in my hand. Yeah, that's interesting. This is such a weird shape to work with. So let's just extrude this down here. Like the problem is I can't really make out what the actual shape is because it's all like one weird mold. So the way I'm planning on doing it, like there's many like sort of boxes on top of it. Let's go back a bit. I don't think this is working out. I think it's attaching in a different way. Let's delete this again. God dang it. This again. Sometimes it's really hard to make out the logic of how like the objects flow because it's like so many details and parts on top of it. Let's give this the right thickness. Think about so. We're gonna do this manually. So, and then we're gonna eat it. The original and how much for distance. We just clean up unnecessary vertices. Why is solidify always so troublesome? Like extrude along normals. Yeah, it's more like this, right? Like it's just straight down. Then it reaches to the other side. Damn, yeah, this is very tricky because the bottom is like super beveled. So we need to make sure that the mesh is correctly set up for that. Wait, why? Did you realize when you're too tired? Why didn't I just select the entire loop and just scale it down? It's like I'm not high or anything. It's just yeah, just tired. Yeah, okay, but now can we use a grid fill here? Yeah, to make a closed loop, I believe. Yeah, but this isn't. Wow, this is tricky. It's very, very tricky. So we do not have the same amount of loops here, obviously. So we need to fix that. Just thinking. What's happening here? Gonna be so annoying. That's actually crazy. Let me think. Because this needs to be like super like smoothed here. And these edges here are not helping. Like, not at all. Let's just try something. What if I just like do something super illegal like this? Then we just... I mean, it's not gonna work, but... I mean, I guess if we just do all of them, it should sort of work. Obviously, we have overlap here, but... So theoretically, it should go something like this, I think. Yeah, that's just fantastic. That's like not annoying at all. Yeah, but I think this is how I'm gonna call it quits. We'll have to figure this out. We have to, yeah, do the mesh differently here. I mean, this is like way too tight, so the obvious fix would be not to like route them all downwards. We're just going to probably reroute these loops like this. I think. Wait, is this gonna work? And then just have like a few go down here. Yeah, I think the fear is right. I think this should work. But yeah, now we can't just like pull them all downwards. So like if we just to demonstrate it, I think if we did like this. And so on, right? So until we're at the point where we, yeah, don't want it anymore. I will have to make it pretty because this isn't pretty right now. Apologize. But yeah, it's been 2 hours now, I think. Yeah, we're good. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next stream.